Okay, so I'm really curious. Please give us an example of one of these situations. G. There was a situation in my early days where a civilization was giving off emergency signals. When I observed this anomaly, I noticed that the planet itself was lacking a key mineral to support sustainable growth for a long existence. The species living on the planet needed this mineral and had drained its resources early on. After discovering the cause of the anomaly, I went to the higher councils with the information. Me. And what did they decide? G. I am typically not a part of the decision-making process and rarely know the outcome of the situations that I present to the councils. For the sake of this story, I will relay the outcome they decided upon. The High Council was deciding
what
intention isn't reached. Or does that even happen?
What?
G. Yes, that happens often. This is why the Galactic Federation was founded, to help the collective stay aligned to its intended purpose. Whole body chills. If the intended purpose or contract is not fulfilled, that intention will be recreated again through a different avenue. Me.
Yep.
So
It's
life
hilarious.
just keeps
That's hilarious.
going, eh?
That's hilarious.
That
Yep,
doesn't
sure
seem
does.
to be a
In a
big
way.
deal. So if it doesn't work out, it will just replay?
Yeah.
G. It absolutely can be a big deal.
Yeah, it is a big deal.
Every piece of this universe is connected to all other pieces.
Man, it's
If
crazy.
one gets stuck or repeats, it affects everything else around it.
Wow.
One small piece can disrupt a big system.
Wow.
This is why intervention is sometimes necessary.
Wow. Boy, if
Me.
that doesn't fucking say it all, it's definitely the message I was got. The smallest little thing matters just as much.
This is a lot to take in, even for myself.
Even for myself.
I want to get back to the progression of your role in the Galactic Federation. You said you left. Why did you move away from that analyst position? G. Although I thoroughly enjoyed my position as a universal law analyst, I felt extremely curious about how these decisions played out after the analysis. I wanted to know how these councils made their decisions.
That's cool.
And I wanted to observe the impact of those decisions. Me.
That's with the clear stuff.
So, when you feel unsatisfied
That's
in
with
a
this clear
role
stuff,
that
clearly.
you are placed in
So now I'm
within
interested
the
in this.
Galactic Federation, how do you change roles? G. Upon awareness of my curiosity, I went to the same council that I went to with the anomalies and told them how I was feeling. They were very supportive when I brought this up and tested my skills once again to see where else I could be of benefit to the Federation. Me. So after the testing, what were the options or positions that came up? G. Good question. Yes, I was presented with 3 different options that I aligned to. One, of course, was the analyst position that I was currently in. The other, external and internal level. Me. Can you elaborate on what exactly influenced this shift externally and internally? G. Waves of cosmic radiation hit your planet and increase the vibration that is supporting your civilization and freed humans from this manipulative entrapment. Internally, thanks in part to the Galactic Federation's involvement, there were enough volunteers from high vibrations incarnating on planet Earth to support that shift. When combining these forces, it tipped the scales and split the timelines. Me. That makes a lot of sense, and once again correlates to what I've been told before. So tell us more about the two different timelines. I'm wondering why we did not shift into one future reality that was just better than the
Okay,
last.
that's cool. I didn't know about this action right here.
One of these timelines or future outcomes is a lower frequency, as you call the old Earth or third dimension. The other timeline or outcome is a higher frequency or new Earth or fifth dimension.
Oh, shit.
The reason why you didn't just move into one higher outcome is because there is still much density and old perceptions on your planet. This is in part due to the nefarious influences, but also in part due to the unwillingness to change from the humans. Me. Since this split, how has your council navigated this dynamic change? G. It has been extremely difficult to make decisions within higher councils because the timelines are shifting on planet Earth so rapidly. This is a very unique situation occurring. Many of us are struggling with keeping up with the rapid shifts. Me. Before we move on too much, I just want to confirm that the Galactic Federation was not able to help us during the time of manipulation, but now they can? G. Correction. The Galactic Federation has been helping humanity since the dawning of its existence. Much of the assistance has been thwarted and manipulated by these nefarious beings. Many of the helpers or messengers in the past were persecuted, and their messages were twisted to serve nefarious plans. What has worked so far is bringing in galactic members as volunteers to incarnate and help from within. The councils understood that just one messenger wasn't enough. They needed to send down as many as possible to help shift the density. Me. What are some other examples of the Galactic Federation helping Earth that didn't work out? G. The Galactic Councils have instructed the nefarious beings to stop manipulating humans. However, because these beings have helped to create your species, they are entitled to certain rights. Me. This literally sounds like a bad divorce where mommy and daddy can't get along and are fighting over the rights of their children. G. Chuckling softly. Yes, Elizabeth, it is more like that than you probably know. Me. So, what rights exactly are these beings allowed? I'm assuming the laws of the universe still apply? G. Correct. They cannot infringe on the universal laws. They are, however, entitled to educating their creation to a certain extent, keeping the universal laws in mind. Me. This is also how the Galactic Federation has been able to be involved too, because they were also a part of creating humans as well. G. Yes, that is correct.
Well, that's one little layer of that junk. I'm put one more on the, oh shit, I put that on the stick.
Incarnates on planet Earth. Do the nefarious beings do this also? G. Yes, they do. Yep. This is where the Federation got the idea.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Me. That's actually kind of ironic that what actually worked in shifting the vibration was a strategy from the dark side?
Yeah.
G. There is more irony in the universe than you'll ever know.
The dark side wants the light.
Me. So, big question here. What is Earth's main purpose?
School.
Trajectory?
Soul progression.
Contract?
Both.
What is our signature?
It's a mix.
What is our end goal? This will better help us to understand what the Galactic Federation is doing for us, since it's their purpose to help civilizations align to the collective contracts. G. This is a great question, Elizabeth. I am so glad you are asking.
Well, this looks like it's pretty...
There was a long pause before he answered this. I saw him moving away from me before speaking his next sentence. He had to go and consult a council about answering this question, which I thought was weird. Me.
Oh, there's that word again.
Why did you have to go away and ask if you were able to answer that question? I mean, don't we as humans have a right to know the answer?
I mean,
This is where it gets
I don't know.
weird.
Do you?
G. There are varying degrees of answers and responses to that question.
There are varying degrees of answers and responses to questions like that. And most of your questions are not allowed. Nick.
It may be detrimental to the development of your civilization.
Alright, that's pretty tight.
They needed to ask permission
Get that
for
stuff and
how
that.
much detail
I'm gonna
to
get
give.
like an hour and a half.
Me, laughing in my mind.
Maybe.
Couldn't you just look into your crystal ball and see the future timeline effects of the answers?
Girl, you ain't fucking kidding.
G, laughing back.
LOL.
You are a witty one, aren't you?
Shit,
Yes,
you don't even know
I
half
could do
of it.
so, but once again,
Deuces.
the ultimate decision is not mine to make, especially if it interferes with your collective and organic progression. Me. I understand. So,
I understand.
what was the answer that you're allowed to tell us?
What?
G. I'm allowed to tell you more than I thought I was allowed to tell you. Me. Okay. Before you say it, can you just elaborate on why you think humanity is ready to hear this now? G. Humanity is at a point where it is, as you humans say, it's now or never.
Oh, shit.
At this point in time, we are able to relay most, if not all, of the information you need to develop and advance as rapidly as possible. Basically, you need all the help you can get.
God dang. I believe it.
Now that makes a lot of sense.
I believe I'm getting it.
So spill the beans. We all want to know the purpose for humans.
It's Earth School.
G. As
So
Mika and Hira have mentioned, other beings in the book, humans were created as a peace treaty and prophecy. As you already know, humans are meant to end the war around the universe. What you do not know, however, is how humans are supposed to end the war.
Oh, God.
Me. Okay, yes. From my understanding, I just assumed that because humans are the creation of some of the lowest vibrational and highest vibrational beings of the universe, that everyone else would respect our ultimate choice and have to abide by that. Similar to putting a dog between parent 1 and parent 2, whoever the dog goes to is its favorite and the other parent just has to respect that choice.
We're eating the dog.
This is what I have assumed for years since the GFL told me about us being a hybrid experiment and peace treaty.
I'm okay with it.
G. In a perfect universe, this is how it would work. However, due to the greed and power lust that some of these civilizations have, abiding by humanity's choice would not end the war. Me. Wow, okay, this is news to me. So how exactly will humans end the wars throughout the universe?
Give us John Connor.
Side note.
Humans
Another long pause from G.
There are no more humans.
Almost as if he is apprehensive to state this. The impact feels real. G. In time, human beings will be the most powerful species to ever exist in the universe. Due to your unique hybridization and rapid growth, as well as the external influence you have grown from, humans will be able to put a long-term end to any being or species not respecting the laws of the universe.
Yeah.
What sets you aside from any other species out there is your complex hybrid DNA makeup. You as a species do not need technology to enhance your intentions. You have everything you need from within. You are entirely unique in that way.
Whoa.
This is why the most amount of resources have gone into you from both sides. Side note. I had to take a pause after this explanation. I take a couple of deep breaths and integrate what he's saying. I find the words to proceed. Me. I feel like the final piece. Although we don't pose a threat currently in our cave caveman-like state?
Then.
Will it pose a threat to the nefarious beings in the universe later on? G. That is correct.
Hmm.
The big question in my mind, and it freaks me out to even think about this, but what if humans turn dark? Like,
I'm going to.
what if we start using our powers for nefarious purposes, like the ones who have been manipulating the system?
Huh?
G. This is the fear the Galactic Federation has had since the prophecy first came about all of those years ago. This is the essence of the struggle and resources utilized to ensure you are exposed to both light and dark. Ultimately, it is up to you, individually and collectively, to make that choice. We are just here to give you the tools. Me. Okay, so basically,
Queso?
we need to choose between light or dark during our infancy before we step into utilizing all our powers?
Oh, yes.
Correct.
Yes, we need to know what you are.
What happens if we step into our powers and then turn to the dark side? G.
Oh.
In order to utilize your greatest gifts, you must have a heightened vibration. You must be close to source energy. If a human or humanity chooses to separate from source, they will not be as powerful. This is also the crux of every species around the universe. This is why lower vibrational beings must rely on technology instead of